The mind is powerful.
The mind is powerful.
The mind is beautiful. The mind is medicine.
The mind is medicine.
It uses itself to understand itself.
It uses itself to understand itself.
And to know more, let's hear it from Dr. Miki Mehta.
Hi, this is Dr. Miki Mehta, your holistic health guru on Niche Radio. And I'll be talking to you on Dr. Miki Mehta's Mind is Medicine. I will address all the concerns of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Let us understand the anatomy of a mind. Now, there is a paradox. Mind is non-local. There is no location in the body where you can find mind. It's never in your brains. It could be also in your brains. But mind is a non-local phenomena which connects everything to anything and anything to everything. We have five senses. These five senses are ordinarily available to all human beings. Now, these five senses, each sense has very many horses running in different directions because we are perceiving so many things at a time. Like, let's say when you're eating, you are perceiving taste like salt, sweet, tangy, spicy, pungent, astringent, sometimes in one bite. Why? Because modern day food, to appeal to the palates, they put all the tastes together. Just in one sense, you could have so many perceptions. And senses are like horses, they run wild. Now, when the horses are running wild in different directions, the chariot of life is being pulled, pushed, strained, and thus there is stress, and thus there is mess. Calming the mind, you're never controlling the mind. Remember that. You can never control these horses. Stilling the mind, okay, you can never hold them by the reins. So calming the mind and stilling the mind comes with first, still all the activity. Cease all action. Sit in any one corner. Quieten yourself. Shut your eyes, because when you shut your eyes, the 80-90% of the theater of the mind is cut off. Huge perception contribution is cut off. And simply let your breath come in and let your breath go out. And watch your breath as you breathe. Because you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are the one who has the body and the mind. So who are you? You are the eternal spirit which witnesses everything. So when you become a witness of things and not running with it, when you become aware of things and not latching onto it, and when you are completely conscious of everything happening around and not a victim of it, that is the time everything begins to settle. Because you are watching with detachment. Watching without opinions, watching without decisions, watching without judgment. And as it settles, your breath will settle. Your erratic breath will come into rhythm. Your rhythmic mind, your rhythmic breath will bring rhythm in your heart instead of erratic running of horses. And the flow of your consciousness will see everything in one light. So mind will calm. Equanimity will come. And this is what mind is. And this is how it becomes medicine thereafter. In that state of mind, should you introduce your intentions, which always have to be inclusive and larger interest has to prevail, then manifestation happens. You have to calm your mind, and it happens over a period of time. It doesn't happen overnight or in one go. Minutes after minutes after minutes of every day, self-realizations will occur. Introspection, retrospection will be better. Most importantly, what will happen is the scattered pearls will be put together in one necklace. And the beauty of the mind is only when it is empty of thoughts. But the mindfulness, which the Occidental science says, is empty of the junk and full of awareness of light. Empty the mind the empty space so that it doesn't get filled up again, and live in moment to moment, spontaneously, giving 100% to everything that you do. So your 100% mind is completely involved in everything, and you become master of manifestation. You become the co-creator of your destiny because you have legs to walk towards it, hands to build it, eyes to perceive it, heart to believe it, and a spirit to achieve it. So we are what our deepest desires are. As are our desires, so will be our will, as will be our intentions. so will be our thoughts and deeds. And as will be our thoughts and deeds, so will be our destiny, Rig Veda. So this is how mind becomes medicine. Make mind your medicine. Let empty and aware mind get maximized. Spirit get optimized. Get Mickey Mind.